Welcome, my name is Transleona. I'm a raccoon girl on Twitch. The following is a recording of one of my latest streams on Twitch. Sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoy the show. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Sigh. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting. Punchline? Well, if that's what you meant. Alright then. I, Estelle Bright, hereby recognize you as my rival, Annalise Elfried. Consider the gauntlet thrown, in your face even. Sweet. Alright, step 1, a race to see which one of us can reach Agate and Cher's level first. Bring it, Sword Brain. I'll leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy. I do believe we are in some amount of peril, my good Mr. Krosner. Seriously, nothing scarier than a couple of kids charging straight ahead. There's the final boarding call for the Cecilia bound for Roland. All passengers, please embark immediately. Hey, that's our cue. Alright then, see ya. Remember, you find anything, contact us through the guild. We'll do the same. Of course. See you, Annalise. Agate, stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle. Okay then. Should we finish our check-in and wait for the next Rouen-bound flight? Yep, the ship bound for Rouen should be arriving soon. We could also do some shopping here in the capital, though, if it's your first time back in a month after all. No, that's fine. I can get what I need in Rouen. Let's finish checking in. Ha! Right. The tickets should be available in the lobby of the Landing Port Company building. Let's go. Huh? What? Really, this is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. You took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think liberals' internal politics were your plaything. It's a matter of international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Arabonia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberal. We won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interests. Long-standing friend? Some friends you are. You didn't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just... My Lord Ambassador Krenog, may I suggest we leave the matter here? We do not wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, we... Ambassador Cochrane, may I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from that pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you'll pardon me. That insufferable she-wolf. This is why the commoners with no history of tradition are... My lord. Yes, yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other nations in your hands? As you will, my lord. Hiya. Estelle, yes? It's been some time since your, help during the festival, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now. Who were those two, and why were they going at each other like a cat and dog? The man was the ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Liberal, Lord David Crenagh. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calberd, Elsa Cochrane? Elsa Cochrane? They head up their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. So those are the great ambassadors? How do a pair of whiny children like those two manage diplomatic negotiations, I wonder? Shara, I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Hey, you're looking mighty cute today. Did you style your hair differently? No, it's still in my braids. I'm glad you both enjoyed me singing. Well, no, the fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess you can see that. Though maybe it's because I walked into the middle of the conversation, but I couldn't understand, like, half of that. Something about engine provision and liberals' internal politics? I spell good, I swear. It's alright, Finksy, I understood. Thank you for redeeming the hydrate. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. Oh, and the posture check. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both, but... bumped into Ambassador Cochrane. Bumped into Ambassador Cochrane when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about an engine, then? Capabilities of an orbital engine directly determine how powerful the ship in question is. Since such an engine can be installed in a military ship, I can see why they'd argue. Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean, not at all, it's true. Normally, sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is part of your Queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least that's her plan as I understand it. I get it, she did mention something like that a while ago now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know. It's something that could really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have your reason to be proud of your Queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I'd intended. You're here for air tickets, yes? I'll pardon myself here. Oh, yeah. Say, Mueller, about Olivier? Has he gone back to Arabonia already? Wait, you've not heard? Haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I felt kinda bad about that. Oh, don't worry, that half-wit is continuing to while away his days here in Liberal. He said he was gonna visit Elmo Springs, if I remember right. Okay, then. How very like Olivier. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you are asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Mueller. Thank you, Sir Knight. Hardly, I should thank you. Now if you'll excuse me. What a serious fellow for a friend of Olivier's. He's obviously an Imperial Army man, but I wonder what his story is. Mueller is the resident military officer for the Erebonian Embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself. He's young, but he's got a strong, manly face. Very handsome. I'd love to share a bottle of wine or three with him sometime. Hey, let's avoid an international incident, okay? Oh, speaking of international disasters, did you meet up with Olivier after I left? I saw him a number of times in the capital. Come to think of it, he did invite me to the Elmo Springs at one point, but I had to decline. What? You mean he invited you? Like, invited you? With him, it's impossible to tell. I was too busy this month to entertain the idea anyway. Normally, I'd have happily abused his wallet for my lodging costs and kept him up all night, drinking, that is. Oh, Olivier, I think you dodged a bullet, actually. Anyway, let's go get our tickets at the counter. Welcome. Will you be using our international flights? Or our national flights or our international flights? There are 2 tickets bound for Rouen, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me, you are with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you Estelle and Sherazard? Yes! I've already received payment from Elnan with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. I see, so Elnan did. Very nice, Elnan. Thoughtful as always. Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there. Once we've checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Are you ready to go? Can I go out here? No. No, I don't think I'm gonna miss anything here. Okay. Very well. Please sign these papers then. I see. Scratch. Estelle and her companion finished checking in. Thank you, everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Well, shall we find a particular comfy bench to hurry up and wait on? What a nice day. The tourists gotta be flooding the streets in Rouen if the weather's like this there. No doubt. Unfortunately, Rouen's pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism? What do you mean? The mayoral elections. They're only now gathering up to hold the special election for a new mayor after the last one was arrested. I understand there are 2 major candidates slugging it out for the seat. So it's like an actual fight of an election. Neat. And thinking about it, I guess it's about time, huh? They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Joshua involved in bringing him to justice? Yeah, kind of. We got involved in an investigation, which led us right to his doorstep. The one who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard, though, after Chloe called her. Come on, you needn't be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, I heard. You make your teacher proud, honey. But, I see. So that's how you met the princess? I had been curious about the details of that. Yeah, Joshua and I helped out with the Janus School festival. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival, or Olivier, I guess, for better or worse. And not just them, Tita too, and Zin. Zin returned to Calvard after the birthday celebrations. I believe a request came in from the Calvard National Guild office. He did say to give you his best. I see. If it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot. I wish I could have said goodbye at least. You'll meet him again someday, I'm sure. Oh, as for Tita and Professor Russell, Cassius and I explained the situation to them after you left. Oh, I see. Thanks, Shara. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice, earnest girl. We told her everything, and then her eyes filled with tears as though she was just barely holding it in. She said, Estelle's working so hard, I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Oh, Tita. Come on, Shara. You're gonna make me cry here. Sorry. Really, though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels. Some really amazing friends. I hope you realize just how precious that is. Yeah, I do. Say, Shara? When we get to Rouen, do you think we could find time to go see everyone? Of course, we'll make the time. Speaking of time, we still got some before we arrive. I think I'll launch these terribly creaky, oh so ancient bones of mine in my seat. Did you have any plans? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. You can go on ahead. Alright then. Just don't get so carried away that you don't get off at Rouen, Estelle. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomena around the tetracyclic towers. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? Rouen is in the middle of an election right now. The candidates, I believe, are the harbor manager and the owner of a local hotel. I wonder which will win. Come to think of it, that group of bandits still hasn't been caught. No, they wouldn't attack us, would they? Oh, really, Grandpa is such a worrywart. I don't know what to do with him. Sure, there were bandits, but according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. What are they gonna do? Flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes? When I was young, the only way to get around was a long, hard trip on the roads. We really have it easy these days, and it's all thanks to Her Majesty. Ahem, to the right you can see Valyria Lake. Regrettably, it is cloudy at the moment, but you should be able to see the outline of the lake. I've finished my duties at Grand Sol Cathedral, and I'm on my way home to Bose. I must confess, though, all the time I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. This ship isn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh, did Sunday school end safely at least? Oh dear, oh dear. Incredible. Liberal never ceases to amaze me. Back home in Calvert, airships are still very rare. I was kind of a shock when I found out normal citizens use them so casually like this. This is my second time riding a passenger liner. The first time I rode one, we got attacked by bandits. But please let nothing happen this time, almighty adios. So next up is Rouen, huh? Speaking of Rouen, the whole thing with Mayor Dalmore being arrested was a real shocker. Seems like the whole town's still in an uproar over it, but that's not too surprising. Valyria Lake. Somewhere in the wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valyria's water lives. Someone hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. I haven't seen you in forever. Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwump Fish of Valyria Lake again? For now, no. I'm off to Rouen. I've heard there's a nice, convenient... Oh, thank you for the stretch. I've heard there's a nice, convenient spot right in the city limits. Wow, you sure are dedicated. It sounds fun, but I guess I'm just not that into fishing. Oh, really? That's a pity. You've got quite a talent for it from what I saw at the Kingfisher Inn. I know, let me give you this. Huh? Received fishing book. Received progress rod. This is, yeah, it really does. It's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fishermen's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. We're always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for Rouen? Yeah, I am, actually. Oh well then, you'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. There are all sorts of fishing spots in Rouen. I guess it would be a good chance. Now that you mention it, Rouen as a region is kind of full of waterside areas. As I mentioned, if a point was in the city itself too, you should go there first to practice. As for now, so long as you enjoy it, that's enough. Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely give it a shot. I pray that you'll join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journey to you. You have some business on the... Wait a moment, you're that girl from before. Hi, sir, I haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right? Yes, I thought so. You must forgive me, I never had a chance to properly thank you. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew. You're welcome. I was really just doing my job, though. Still, it is kind of funny, though. Taking a trip on the same airship I once helped to rescue. Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time. The Lind's as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Ah! Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today's, we should arrive in Rouen in no time. Please enjoy the rest of your journey. Let us know if you need anything. I will. Thanks, sir. Phew, man. Just when I thought we'd get to rest in Bothe for a bit, it's straight off to Zeiss. If that non-aggression pact with the Empire happens, our trade in the ordnance is gonna explode after all. The plan is to get to Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. This is the cargo room. Ain't no place for passengers. Watch that you don't hit your head wandering around. So, something that I just noticed. If you look at the tops of these, if you look at these two sets of cargo, you'll notice they match the cargo upstairs or downstairs. That attention to detail. Oh, I love this game. Good details. Estelle, all done with your walk? We still have a bit of time before we land. Okay. I'm gonna walk around a bit more then. You're welcome to walk around, Estelle. Just don't forget to get off at Rouen. There'll be a broadcast before we land, so make sure to get back to your seat. Yeah, I will. Who did I not talk to? Excuse me, are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yeah. I thought so. I'm glad we could meet again. Do you remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. Oh, you were with the captain, right? That's right. I'm Claire. I manage the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Lind back at work? Yes, everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you traveling for pleasure today or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. I hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Linde again. Absolutely. I hope we get to serve you again. Sometimes he says, sometimes my foot. You've only just managed to find a job. I hear the casino in Rouen finally finished its renovations. I left Grantsville as soon as I heard. Sometimes you just need to kick back and chill out, you know? This guy. Oh, no way. I absolutely must make this next deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. That's a good idea. That's a flipping trill. That's a good idea. I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. Thank you for flying with us today. You will be arriving in Rouen shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. I better get to my seat. City of Rouen. Oh, hey, welcome back. Boy, but I'm glad you guys are here. Karna's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope. Sending us out already? Oh, I think I can guess the reason for his eagerness. So, Taskmaster, I take it you have some urgent jobs for us? Surprisingly not, actually. We're snowed under with work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. Town's so busy boiling over from the election that the tourists have stayed away a bit. Whoa, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. Mr. Norman, who is the proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Portos, who wants to try and revive the harbors and shipping businesses. Remember, this is a big deal. The mayor of Rouen is also the governor of the entire region. People in Minoria and elsewhere are voting too. It's been a real media circus. This election is basically going to decide the future of Rouen. It's exciting. I get it now. That is big. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Rouen, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious to see where it goes. Oh, then read the coverings from the Liberal News. Their investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me. There's actually a job I'd like for you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Oh, what's up? Oh well, how do I put this? It's hard to explain, maybe I shouldn't have. Jean, unsure? Hold the presses. I think we're witnessing a miracle. Usually you'll happily pile the work on a bracer till they sink into the ground from the weight of it all. Aw, Shara, I'm not that bad. Come on. Well, alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See, I knew you were gonna look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up. No, sorry, it's just a bit, a surprise is all. So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? Okay, so it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. And not just in the city of Rouen, mind. Reports have come in from all across the province. They saw a white shadow at night? Oh, wait, you mean... Ah, so that's why you called it a ghost, then. If it was just a prank or something, you wouldn't be hearing about it province-wide. Exactly, I'd have dismissed one sighting. But with all the reports we've gotten, while you're traveling around working on other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few of the reports? Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. You can also catch my streams on twitch.tv/transleona to join in on the fun. Can't wait to see you there.